night on the grind. So let me go on and start this show off with our sponsors. First up tonight is Hopkins Design, hopkins-design.com. That's Mr. Earl Hopkins. He's the guy that is doing the 2021 National Biker Build-Off documentary. He does all. You got to turn your volume down. Um, uh, anyway, sorry, but I got sidetracked real quick. Benny, your mute your screen real quick for me. There you go. Good job. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. A little technical difficulty, but back to Mr. Hopkins. That's Earl Hopkins at hopkins-design.com. He is the guy. He can build websites. He can do print layout. He can do logos. He does drone services. He does everything you could possibly need. He's also the guy doing the 2021 National Biker Build-Off documentary. Anyway, you guys need anything done, get with Earl at hopkins-design.com. Next up is our good friends over at Trulers, trulers.com. Trulers is magnetic or tape, sticky tape rulers. They come in all kinds of lengths and sizes and hashtags and stuff. If you're doing a wicked paint job, you can keep everything straight in line. They do the circles. They do everything. You've got to reach out to Jack at trulers.com and get you some of this stuff. These guys are amazing. I use them when I'm doing custom layouts on motorcycle seats and other stuff because we all know I do a lot of different stuff. Next up is Level Up Audio Towers. Level Up Audio Towers on Facebook. Check them out. They look like light pods that you tow behind your vehicle, but they're not light pods. What they are is a full-blown stereo system for doing speaker systems for parties and PA systems and all kinds of cool stuff. But if they're all self-contained, they go up in the air 20 or 30 feet, so they can get an entire huge parking lot and be able to hear crystal clean. Check them out on Facebook at Level Up Audio Tower on Facebook. Next is Squealing Pigs Audio. Squealing Pigs Audio. That's Mr. Lonnie Rebels. This guy builds some badass bikes. He does paint jobs. He does screaming awesome stereo systems. He's right here in Baytown, Texas. Reach out to Squealing Pigs Audio or Lonnie Rebels on Facebook. Next up is our good friends over at Urban Rides Magazine. Established in 2019. You can find them at urbanridesmagazine.com. Get you an online subscription to the magazine. They are at almost every single rally out there, always taking pictures of those beautiful bikes y'all build. They've also come out with hard print, so you got to reach out to them. Go over to them at urbanridesmagazine.com or go to Urban Rides Magazine on Facebook, or do what I do. Just hit up Daniel Roby. He'll get you. Next up is our good friends at J&D Custom Polishing. Welcome back, everybody. All right. So tonight I would like to start this show off with a little bit of a different kick than I normally do. So as everybody knows, there was a big uproar last week on the show about me calling people out and saying that I need people to share my show if you're going to expect me to share your stuff or tag me in your stuff. I want to apologize to Kickstand and Zippy if there was anything that Brian or I said that could have possibly hurt their feelings. But with that being said, I didn't say anything to hurt their feelings. Brian didn't say anything to hurt their feelings. But the reality is they got so up in their feelings, they were going to call me out, and I wanted to go live with them. I wanted to air it out live because everybody says, well, I quit watching the show because there's too much drama. Well, I call bullshit. People love drama. People love seeing the arguments. People love seeing everything going on. But the reality is that I wanted to go live with him because I wanted to air it out because I considered him a friend. I considered him somebody in the industry that I respected and looked up to. But the reality is every time I would come up to say, let's go live, they ended up deleting me. And then Kickstand blocked me. So there's nothing I can say about it other than good riddance. You don't have to like me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And that's just the way it is. So all I can say is, vaya con Dios, motherfuckers. I'm not going to kiss anybody's ass when I know damn good and well I am not in the wrong. I just think if you're going to expect me to support you, you better support me. Louis Bailey can kiss my ass. Love you, Louis. But anyway, so tonight we have a good show. And the reason we have a good show is because I know right now all of you big builders like Louis Bailey and all you guys, what's up, Josh Ryder, everybody's hurting to get some wheels. You know, wheels are right now taking a really long time, 3, 4, possibly even 5 months to get your custom wheels. Well, I came across this guy probably about 6, 8 months ago through a friend, and I've been begging him to come on the show because I've seen his work. I know what he's capable of doing, and he's right up here in Canada, right above us. So I would like for everybody to give a grind hello to Benny with Infamous Wheels. So here he comes right now. There you go. What's up, Benny?
How's it going, buddy?
So tell us who you are and tell us the name of your company, man.
Who am I? I'm nobody. My name is Benjamin. I used to be a unionized iron worker. Got done with that, and I've always had a passion for wheels. So I'm doing what I love doing, and I think that it's a great fit for me. I've had wheels on literally everything I've ever owned, since I had my driver's license. Big into motocross, love Harleys. Got my first Harley probably 12, 13 years ago. Put wheels on that.
So how did you get into making custom wheels? Because you said you were an iron worker. That's a big transition from beating and pounding on metal to actually CNC mills and stuff to do wheels.
Yeah, how I got into it. Like I said, it was a passion, right? I mean, something that I really love, and and I've also been big into art, and and when I can make designs and new designs and do different things with designs, adding colors in certain places, and even other finishes, hydrographics, things like that. I not only do I love wheels, I love art, and I think that it was just a good fit for me, and that's kind of how I got into it. I mean, it took quite a few years, to be able to have enough money to get into doing something like this. But like everybody else, you got to start small, and you grow eventually.
Stock that you pre-make and push them to the side so that when someone orders a wheel, you can ship it the next day, or how does that work?
Sorry, I lost you there for a bit.
Okay, so when it comes to wheels, do you keep a certain set of like pre-manufactured wheels that you make in stock, or is everything custom ordered?
Yeah, no, I don't stock anything like, not naming names, but a lot of those guys, they manufacture them by the hundreds, by the potentially the thousands. No, I'm doing something different, and it allows me to get more personable with what I'm doing, and what I'm doing. I mean, it's not for everybody. I mean, I really want to target the show industry and things like that. I also not only manufacture wheels for bikes, I manufacture for lifted trucks, uh, not trucks that aren't even lifted, but I don't carry stock on anything that I manufacture. So if you go on my website, you'll actually see that you can go on there and you can build your own custom wheel package. You can make all your own choices, and it actually there's a calculation table where while you're making your selections, it'll spit out a price at the end of calculating when you make all your choices. And I think that allows people to, I mean, not so much, truck builders and bike builders and guys that are just putting things in shows, but anybody, you're just your average Joe, to be able to go on, actually get a definite price as to what it's going to cost you to get a custom set of wheels, right? And I mean, no other company that I know does anything like that. I mean, there's a lot of hidden costs, hidden fees, that a lot of the other guys, they don't like to give reason for while you're getting their parts manufactured. But I feel that by setting up the website the way I set it up, it allows people to get a definite price as to what they're going to be paying for a custom set of wheels.
Right on. Well, so right now where are they at? Let me find it real quick. I got so much stuff going on the bottom of my screen. So right now you've got this going on right here. Now I'm going to take you away real quick and replace you with this right here. But you're still here. Did I lose you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so every time I show your image in here, I lose you. So let me do it this way. See if you can still hear me. So these wheels, can you still hear me? Okay, so this set of wheels right here you made, I don't know what these specifically fit, but they look like they're, maybe that's a 26-inch wheel for a Harley Road King or something with a matching rear wheel and stuff. If I wanted to order this set of wheels from you, how long are we looking at before I get this set of wheels from you?
Start all over. You got to do the polish over. You got to do the powder over. So if you do make a mistake, it definitely eats up the time.
Well, so the reason I'm asking that is because you may want to do this. Can everybody hear Benny now? It said we lost Benny for a second. Anyway, I'm sure they can hear us now. Every time I add one of your pictures, it does that. I don't understand why, but here in the last 6 or 7 months, every time I upload an image or something, it cuts something off. What's up, Scotty? It's good to see you in the house, man. Clyde Janvrin, Dave Potts, Nancy Weems, Daniel Roby, Brady Bishop. But anyway, my whole point is why don't you tell everybody about that picture I just posted up there? Because you're doing something special with that, aren't you?
With the photo or the set?
I think it's the set, but I don't know that it's that specific set.
Yeah, so that specific set actually had made for an '06 FX DBI. And what I did with that set was I created an ad that I could, I wanted a, a set that was, pretty in depth with the finish and a sweet design. I mean, so what I was doing with that set was I wanted to create an ad and I wanted to support, your show, support the grind, and hopefully raffle off a custom set of wheels. But I've had people ask me, is that going to fit a specific bike, or is that gonna, is that people didn't really read. A lot of people really didn't read the ad, and when you read the ad, it actually properly, it actually goes on to explain that the ad was for a custom design with the custom finish in any size that we carry. So a lot of people figured that it was built only for a specific bike, or that it was a specific design or a specific finish. When you read the ad, it actually explains that it's custom design, custom finish, for any bike, well, any Harley, and or a chopper, I guess, because essentially the hubs would be the same. But that specific photo, I created that ad so that I could hopefully stir up some spending money for the grind, and be able to enable yourself and the show to be able to do more with exactly what it is you're doing. And I was hoping that people would purchase the tickets, and then what I wanted was to be able to do the raffle. Say, like, I'm not sure if I could make it down to Galveston, because I'm not going to get my vaccine, and I mean, chances are that I commercially I could still cross the border because I have inquired about it. But like, I wanted to be able to sell tickets online before the competition. I wanted to potentially be able to sell tickets at the competition, and was going to do the raffle after the competition. So it might not work that well for getting money to support the grind. But essentially, if I was to sell half of those tickets at least, then I could give you a good chunk of change to play with to support exactly what it is you're doing.
Right. Well, so everybody keeps asking right now, because you broke up. What's the turnaround time? So here, let me set this scenario up. I call you tomorrow morning and I order that pattern that I just put up on the video. I order that pattern for a 26-inch front wheel and the stock rear wheel for a 2001 Road King. What's the turnaround time for that set of wheels and a 26 and a 16 for the rear for my bike?
6 to 8 weeks, probably more closer to 8 weeks. But like I said, I mean, if there's a mistake in the finishing, you got to start from square one and you got to redo the whole wheel again.
Right. Okay. So your turnaround time on a custom set of wheels, because you got people, I told you this was going to happen. People are going to want to know who you are and how to get a hold of you. Where's Uncle Bruno? Is Uncle Bruno in the house tonight? I want everybody to know how to get a hold of you. So do me a favor. What is your website?
Sure, it's www.infamouscompany.ca.
Is it full company or just CO?
Company.
Infamouscompany.ca. And what's your phone number that they can get a hold of you at?
Sure. My business line is 587-834-4933.
4933. Enter. Okay, so it's going to pop up now. So your information is it's inside the comments, so everybody can watch and or everybody can get a hold of you from that right now. The reason I'm asking that is because you've already got people that are asking, what's your turnaround time? What's your turnaround time? Can you make wheels for Triumphs? You're going to end up with a bunch of people. You're going to end up with a bunch of people inquiring. I'm hoping. We've already got your tag to your Facebook page. The infamous company on Facebook is up there. Nancy Weems put it up there. They've got the website up there, and then I just put the website with your phone number up there. So hopefully you can start getting some phone calls tomorrow and get some business generated. The reason I'm asking is I keep hearing you say you're going to do custom design. Dude, I have been waiting a long time to use that logo. I think that logo would look badass in a set of wheels if you did it right, which I don't know what right is because I'm not a wheel guy. So you're telling me that if we buy, how much are the raffle tickets?
What were they? I think 100 US.
Okay, so $100 buys you a raffle ticket. And let's say at the end of all this stuff, I win it. Okay. If I win it, I can send you this logo and you'll make me the set of wheels with my logo.
Yeah, we'll do something, right? I mean, we'll do something.
Guys, everybody on here, y'all need to go buy a ticket from this man. Send him a message on Facebook. I thought he was talking about doing a stock set of wheels that he already makes. This cat's talking about making you a custom one-off set of wheels for damn $100 raffle ticket. Shit, y'all got to go support this guy. Y'all got to go support him for whatever reason because he's talking about a custom wheel. I also want to do some spade wheels too, so just remember that. I want to do some spade wheels. I might have to hook up with you because I'm going to need you for some spade wheels. Know about the funeral? What? Anyway, so do you know who Ride Red Nick is?
Myself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you do know who that is?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's helping you out. He's posting.
He's a supporter for sure.
Hell yeah. So that's it. And you got people over here sold. Dude, that is sweet. I guess even I misunderstood you. I didn't realize you were going to do a custom designed one-off set wheels. Because I'm not going to lie to you, that set of wheels you used for the advertisement, I've never seen wheels that look like that. And those wheels could look good on so many bikes, man.
Yeah, I've had, sorry to interject there. Yeah, I've had a tremendous amount of feedback on those wheels. But I have also, I had a comment on Facebook. One guy told me that it was a scam. And,
and I know who that was that said that. I think I know who it was. I got a lot of people that, and it made me feel good because I didn't realize I had people that were doing it, but I had some people jump on that post and be like, "Hey, Kevin Sockwell, do you know about this? You know about?" I'm sure you saw the comments, right?
It was actually the one that I'm talking about it was a local bike group that was local to the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, I don't know who the guy was, but I mean, I ended up getting, banned, Facebook banned for it.
Did you just say fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You stumbled. You stumbled when you said it. Apparently, you haven't watched this show very often.
Oh, hey, man, I watch it every week. Even last week when I wasn't allowed to comment or post on Facebook, I was still watching.
Hell, we've got a couple of people that I just know for a fact they're going to be cussing their ass off. I just know who it is. It's just the way it is. So yeah, we had a couple of people. Dan Zubian, you know him.
Yes,
he was posting it up to a couple of places, and he got hammered for posting it. See, and that's part of what my conversation last week was about. Is that we've got pages out there that we support. Uncle Bruno goes on here every night, and he goes across the page, and he's always, sharing other companies' videos and really cool stuff onto the Grind page.
Mhm.
But the second we start to do the same thing to them, they kick us out, which is horseshit.
Yeah, I posted it in probably freaking 75 different bike groups, and some of them, the admins will, if it gets in there, the admin will get rid of it right away. But there's a lot of groups that I am a member of, and they're fully supporting the posts. But I mean, they see a set of wheels like the ones that I had in that ad, and some of the other stuff that I've done, so they like what I'm doing, right? So I think that a lot of them were more lenient with allowing me to post in their groups. And even I put one in there this morning about to tune in to the show, because I'd be on there. We'd be talking about some things we're doing with wheels, and a lot of the groups allowed, and a lot of the groups and admins allowed the post in there. I wasn't actually able to post on Facebook until actually this morning. So because of the situation that happened last week.
Yeah. Well, you know what? All right, Janice, I didn't know it was Jubin. I call y'all Zubian. And you're back to Zubian. I mess everybody's names up. It's all good. There's so many things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you. God dang it! So how are you taking payments and keeping up with it? Because I know you were talking to Dan about setting that stuff up. Have you figured all that out so people can pay you? Get a number online.
Yeah, I actually it's through a PayPal account, so I'm not very tech savvy, but I'm pretty sure that that you just gotta send an email, I think.
Well, no, it's very easy. You got to send them. You have to have a link to your PayPal account. So your PayPal account is just your email address, if I'm not mistaken, and
yeah, I think so.
That's where they pop that. I'm sorry. That's where they would send the payment to you. But what I think they should do when they send the payment, and I think there's a place for notes that they should put their name. And then that way, as you get paid from somebody, you can print out or screenshot or whatever you do, and then put everybody's name into a raffle generator, which they're all over like Google or, Safari. You can just type in raffle generator and you just type everybody's names in it and then push go, and it spins and does its thing, and it automatically will land on somebody. Those are pretty cool. Raffles are illegal in my state in general. It's considered gambling. Well, guess what, Pedro? In your state, it's not where it's going to be raffled at. It's going to be raffled in Canada. So, hey, I know that came off kind of dickish, Pedro. Please, you got to understand, I'm not trying to be a dick when I say that. I'm just giving you the information. Has to be a legit fundraiser. Well, let's be honest, Pedro. We're raising money for me, bro. We all know I'm legit and I need help. That's why they call them waffles. Oh, okay. I've noticed that. So yeah, so when you type it on Facebook, instead of putting raffles, you got to put waffles.
Waffle. Yeah, somebody actually replied to the ad and called it a waffle. Well, fuck, pardon me. I don't.
This dude's gonna cuss me. Excuse me, sorry.
No, I got a dirty mouth, and I'm surprised that was only twice that I just about let it slip out. But no, I've had somebody actually.
It's okay. Don't sweat it. If it slips out, let it go.
Sure. Yeah, I had somebody actually reply to the post there and call it a waffle. So, and I didn't know that, because
I didn't either. That's good information.
Yeah, even like the social media, like I do it for the company, right? I mean, it's not for me, I'd rather stay away from these computers.
So it's funny you say that. So if you go back to the original shows, which this whole thing started in the first week or two of January of 2018. That's how long I've been doing it now. I used to do everything with my cell phone. So I'd be in my garage sweating, just got my cell phone like this, doing this. Well, it took me forever to get it set up like this. And once, I mean, and dude, you don't know how many times, even in these lives right here, the screens will freeze up. You can't hear my voice, which is why I ended up having to get, well, you can't see it. I ended up having to get a mic, a standalone mic, just so you could hear me. I had to get a laptop. Oh my God. I had to get everything. Can you see the comments on the screen when I put them up?
Yeah, I can see that. Yep. Why the fuck is this guy fucking cussing? Yeah, see.
That's why I was telling you, it's okay, man. It's okay. Dan said, "Hey, mofo."
Hey, that's not a swear, Dan.
No, but dude, I'm really interested in this because I know a lot of people. I've been trying, and I'm just going to put it. Oh, Pedro, come on, bro. You know everybody's they're just ribbing you, man. I appreciate it. And everybody knows I fully support Pedro, and Pedro fully supports me. It's all good, Pedro. I think it's getting taken out of context now. I think they're just giving you a hard time, bub. Because you know everybody here, they're going to give you a hard time. But yeah, we appreciate the input, and I do understand that you put certain things up, they're going to yank them right back down. But hopefully, all of us can message each other and support it the best we can, and just keep pressing it on, and hopefully get him more stateside business and build up some money for advertising. I appreciate you, Pedro. I appreciate you.
Sorry. I was just going to say, I think, so I don't know if Facebook or admins of these groups had pulled these things down. I've had a lot of people commenting on them and still liking the photos and stuff to this day. But at the same time, re-going through what I had written in the ad, you know what I mean? I could have explained a little bit more, about when the raffle was going to take place and things like that. So, and that's another thing too, is I don't know if I go on my Facebook there and if I can just edit the ad, I don't know if that'll go in and it'll change it everywhere as well.
No, it won't. That stuff there is crazy. But what I will say tonight, what I am going to do is I'm going to steal that picture of yours. I'm going to get some information, write it down, and I'm actually going to make an ad on my page and just have everybody share my page. So I need to get your email address. Just when we get done here tonight, just text message me your email address, your web address, and I'll do the rest of it. And then we can just share them, and we'll do it just like that. We will sell stickers for $100. Okay.
Sure.
And
I just want to interject there for a second. I just wanted to say, rather than the phone number, or rather emails are better and easier for myself to keep track of. If somebody ever is interested in deals, it's better just to send an email through the website, or there's a contact page, or info@infamouscompany.ca.
Okay.
But the website,
later, and I'll have all that, and I'll put it together. And then it's up to you though to keep up with everybody, keep up with the payments and all, because all that money goes to you.
Yeah, well, it's going to you, but
well, not all of it.
Well, that's the thing. So nobody's even made a payment yet, right? So I'm asking myself, should I just do 100 tickets? And then just.
You're good because a lot of people didn't know, but that's why I've been pressing you so hard to come live with me, is because unfortunately, and even I'm guilty of it. My painter, good example, Patrick Cooper, the guy pursued me for almost 2 years. Dude, let me paint something for you. I can prove to you I can paint. dude, as soon as I let him do something, I was like, well, what the hell was I doing? I should have used him 2 years ago, but so we do that now. With this being done, people are going to know you from this video. They're going to go over to the YouTube channel. They're going to see your information. They're going to watch the video. Hopefully everybody's going to be sharing the shit out of this video tonight. Everybody's going to be able to get a hold of you. Hopefully it will turn around and we can get some guys ordering wheels from you, and we can start getting people sharing it so that they can buy a waffle ticket and purchase a sticker, and that will build up that other half of it. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I just want to see people get kick-ass wheels, and I know you're the guy because I did go check out some more of your stuff just on your Facebook page, and dude, you have some really kick-ass stuff. I mean, I kind of wish I'd have known about it before I bought the wheels for my truck, because I mean, wheels are expensive all the way around. But if I could have had a badass custom set of wheels to my truck, this dude's an idiot. You can read the comments, can't you? There, read that comment.
I'm not reading. Is Kevin wearing news anchor makeup? Hey, Ron Burgundy is an awesome guy, man.
I told you. Are you guys seriously? Yes, I'd get a hold of you. Yes, that's a word. I'm from Texas. Oh my God. Anyway, anyhow, I'm really glad these guys can get a hold of you, and hopefully they'll start getting some wheels from you, because I know right now a lot of people are having really long wait times because of COVID. I don't see how, but they're getting, I know some people have waited 4 months to get a set of wheels. Oh my God. Anyway, I got to turn these comments off. These comments are killing me, bro. Anyway, I want all these builders to start using you and getting wheels from you, get custom stuff from you, because I really did not know that you could make a custom set of wheels. I mean, and I don't even know what your prices are, but I mean, I personally just think it's just badass. I think it's really cool that you're going to do that. But I'm telling you, that design you have in that picture you posted, that is a kick-ass design that I've never seen before. I think that one's going to sell. He said,
I've had lots of people comment on it. I've done a lot of quotes, and but that was the thing too, is like when for the waffle ticket, there's guys asking me, what bike they fit, and so I mean, there's a lot of interest in that design and how we did the finish on those wheels.
So let me ask you a question, because this is one thing I am kind of curious about. Do you, when you do the wheels, do you actually make your own custom hubs also, or do you buy hubs?
No, my hubs are my own hubs.
Huh. How about that?
But the thing is like I don't have measurements for like, say, like Triumph or like crotch rockets or Indian bikes, you know what I mean? Even though they might be very similar, I don't have that information yet. You know what I mean? Like like I say, man, I just launched in 2020, the end of 2020, and so I'm still pretty new, and that's probably why a lot of people haven't heard about me. But I got to create brand awareness, and by doing things like this with you, and with other outfits and other guys doing other builds, like even with truck markets for SEMA and the Daytona truck meet, things like that, doing things like that, I'll create the brand. I mean, it may take a few years, but that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I love what I'm doing. It's a passion of mine, and being able to mix art and wheels together, I mean, to me, it's I don't think it could get any better, and I don't think I could be any happier than what I'm doing.
So are you reading all the comments as I put them up, or no?
Fuck, sorry. I'm some of them. Some of them, but I'm not reading all the ones on the side. But I'm reading the. But if I want to get them for you, can you make them? Sorry, what's that, Dan?
So you got people that can actually get you the measurements that you need. So if they give you the measurements, can you work with it? And then Louis Bailey from Lucky 7 said, "You're going to be very busy soon, sir."
Yeah, thanks.
I keep pushing buttons.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I mean, I could, totally make that happen, but it'll definitely take longer than 6 to 8 weeks. You know what I mean? Like with everything else going on. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is this, is I know a couple of builders right now today that have legitimately been waiting 4 months to get a set of wheels. 4 months. So
Yeah.
even if right now they ordered a wheel from you right now, you're saying 6 to 8 weeks on a custom set of wheels. Dude, you're still beating everybody by half the time. You know what I mean?
I mean, that just depends on how in depth the custom wheel is and how in depth the finish is, and right. I mean, what I'm doing, mistakes can be made, right? So I mean, sometimes you got to start over, and when when you're buying wheels that were made in China by the hundreds or by the thousands, you know what I mean? They're sitting on a shelf. You know what I mean? Those all had gone through QC overseas, and they got all the wheels that are ready, to ship to you. And that's the thing, is like you go on eBay nowadays, and I mean, China just is fucking ruining our fucking market. I know I'm not the only one that feels this way, but they're ruining everything for us here in America. They're stealing everybody's stealing everybody's their profits.
Ideas, yeah. Well, Trump tried to fix that shit, and everybody got.
Yeah, absolutely. I better not. My spouse told me, she's like, you better not talk about politics.
Yeah, we don't talk about politics on here because, well, we do occasionally. But anyway, it doesn't make
but I'm sure we got the same views.
Yeah, I almost guarantee we do. But the whole deal is this: is that, and I'm going to be just real open. I'm going to be real honest. I've been reaching out to wheel people for 2.5 years now. And I've not been able to get a wheel person to participate with the grind, period. I just could never get anybody to jump on board. So I'm happy that you did. And I don't ever make promises that I can't keep. And I'm not promising you anything, but I am promising you that people are going to start to hear your name. I would almost guarantee you'll get at least one order from tonight just because they didn't know who you were. So now they know who you are. We're discussing how to do certain things to get a hold of you, like you said, an email. So like I said, I'm going to make a post later on. It'll probably be tomorrow. So his website, say it. Tell them what your website is.
It's www.infamouscompany.ca.
So it's www.infamouscompany.ca. That's infamouscompany.ca. Somebody leave a comment with that, and I'll put it on the screen. There it is, right there.
Thanks, Dan.
Infamouscompany.ca is how you get a hold of him. You'll be able to pay for a sticker and the waffle sticker via there and get a hold of him there. So go do your thing, support this guy, and ultimately it's going to support the show. But he's just, what is he doing, man? What is he doing? I will also promise you that the video or sound will go in and out multiple times during the show as well. Whatever, bro. Oh, that one didn't give the whole thing. I need to get it the other one. Opinions on politics are like a holes. Everybody has one. That's true. Everybody does. There, put that back up there. So, do you ride motorcycles?
Myself?
Yeah.
Me? Of
Yeah.
course.
Of course. What do you
Yeah.
ride?
I have a '06 Street Bob.
Custom wheels?
Oh, it's fucking the whole bike. I built it all myself. It's actually those wheels that are in that ad I made for my bike.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I mean, before I used to have a 23 on it. Everybody was like, "Oh, there's no way you're gonna fit a 23." I put the 23 on it, then I slammed it, and now I'm putting a 26 on it, slammed. So, that just goes to show that, like manufacturer specifications and recommendations can always be changed.
As long as you can keep your rake and your trail right and get it set up, yeah, you're damn skippy can. That's where this whole 26, the 30s, the 32s, the 34s, that's where all this stuff came from, is people like you that they were like, you know what, I can do this. And your bike, now you know what the dimensions and specs are for your bike. So you have that one in the bag.
Yeah.
Same thing. The first time you do a 2004 Road King Street Glide, Road
I got
Glide,
that already.
you got the
I,
spec.
I got I got those. Yeah. I've used like I said, there was like 4 or 5 years of research and development, while I was an iron worker, you know, until I decided, to give up that lifestyle, to get into this, right? I mean, there's a lot of research and development that went into what I'm doing, right? I also manufacture, wheels for trucks, lifted trucks, non-lifted trucks. I mean, there's a lot of information there between the bikes and the trucks. It took time to get all that information and get it all right.
Absolutely. Well, I think it's cool that you're here. The other thing I think is really cool is that you support the show. Um, uh, I told you this wasn't going to be bad. I told you it's going to be a slam dunk. It's easy. It's just you and me sitting here talking and a bunch of people talking shit to us. It's a lot of fun up in here. I am looking forward to 100% seeing seeing who wins these wheels first off, but then seeing what they come up with um, when they come up with this design or whatever it is they're going to come up with. Because I'll tell you, the CAD programming, I'm sure you do all of it, right? The CADing, the whole 9 yards, right?
Yep.
Well, I do CADing, X and Y only. I don't do Z. And I know that there are some wheels and some stuff that I've designed just, one dimension for my plasma table that I would love to see 3-dimensional in a wheel.
Yeah.
I was telling you, I really like the spade design, and you can do a positive or a negative of a spade design, and that thing would be badass.
Yeah, like you mean like so positive and negative, you mean so that the spade is sticking out rather than out or in is what you're
Well,
saying?
what I'm saying is that if you took the circle and you either have the spade as the material or you have
Yeah.
the hole cut out as the spade, positive or negative. I
Yeah.
don't know which one that would be called. So the spade
Yeah.
would end up be the spoke, or the spade would be in between the spokes.
I actually seen, I forget where the hell it was. I did see I seen a wheel in the past that had spade, and it was recessed into the material.
Yeah. What he said, I'll be.
But if you have it sticking out of the wheel, that means you're gonna have to mill down everything else around it, right? And then that's gonna change your center width. And
Absolutely.
actually, well, how I actually heard about the show was actually through Dan and Shy South there. And actually, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but we're going in on the build off together.
Yeah, of course you're supposed to say that.
Yeah. So anyway, but I don't know if Dan wants people to know. Sorry, buddy. But anyways, so we're working on a crazy set of wheels that I just got to say that whoever he's up against, I think they think wisely about who you're using to manufacture your wheels, because we're coming up with something out of control.
Well, and that's what that's why I did this show, because I knew that there's guys out there that if left alone just to build a bike to put into a show, you're going to get one thing, I think. When you throw some money at it and you tell them, hey, no, you don't get to show in my show. You got to pay to be in my show. But whoever wins that show gets that money. It's up to $25,000, $7,500 for the bobber guys and chopper guys, and then $17,500 for the bagger guys. That is a lot of money. I'm still in amazement that I got 10 builders. I'm still in amazement that I got the 10 builders that I got. Yeah. But what I'm really happy about is just little conversations here and there with people, knowing they're putting so much into each and everything that they're building. They're like, dude, I've been in it. I've seen the game. I've seen what people have done over the years. I'm doing something different. I love hearing the word different. It doesn't always work out, but I love hearing the word. It's being different. You know what I'm saying? So just like Dan, I know for a fact that those guys build great bikes. I know that all of these guys on this list. I mean, I look at this list every single night when I go live, and I'm just like, man, I can't wait to see whomever. I want to see everybody's bike that first day and see what everybody pulled out of their asses to really make these individual bikes special, but also because of the documentary side of it. You're going to get to know all of these guys that some people may not know. And they're going to be in the middle. They're going to be in there. You're going to get to see how they build, what their techniques are, just the whole 9 yards, So just like you, we're going to get to see, I don't know that we'll get to see you actually building wheels, but we're going to get to see your wheels on these builds.
Yeah. My plan is, and I know I gotta get that release from you. My plan is to get some video of the wheels on the mill, and we'll be using a vertical mill, not a horizontal. But yeah, we'll be. My plan is to get footage of the wheels being cut, manufactured, so that we could include them in the documentary.
Well, I do need to get you guys. I sent the stuff to Earl, and Earl's going to be emailing the stuff out and sending them to the people, or I'm going to end up emailing them out and sending them to people. So everybody's going to get those. And let me say it live. If any of the builders have a company like yourself that they're going to be using in the documentary, if the company does not pay for advertising, their company cannot be in the build-off. It just can't, because there are already people that have paid for advertisement to be in it, and it's not fair that other companies get their company logos and everything in it without paying. So just like with you, take the camera, do the footage, but you just can't have your company logo in it anywhere. But nope. you can have your face in it. And you can tell them, I'm making these custom set of wheels for blah, 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 blah. And here's what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. And you can video that portion of it. So you're in the documentary, but your company itself is not in the documentary.
Yeah, no worries about that.
And there's a couple of other companies that are supposed to be doing the same thing. And I spoke with them, same thing. I just can't do that because certain people have paid money to advertise, and it's not fair to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
for sure. And that's the thing, is like why I want to do this raffle with you guys, you know what I mean? Because I want to sponsor, I want, like I said, like when I want to sponsor the show, and it's if nobody buys tickets, well, I'm just going to have to give you some money.
Well, like I told you right now, and I try to tell everybody this, that if you want to actually be a sponsor or advertiser of the show, let me interview you first. Let me put you out there first, because I'll tell you, 2004, 2005, 2006, I spent so much money on advertising for Easy Rider, Hot Bike, Street Chopper, all these different magazines, and I never got anything out of them. Yeah. I even did product releases in them, and I never got anything out of those magazines. Not that they weren't good magazines, but they were just so big and had been around for so long. They didn't need me. I needed them. but it just didn't work out for me. So I spent all that money for nothing, never made a return. When I started doing this show, we didn't have advertisers the first year and a half, 2 years. And then all of a sudden I was like, well, shit, I need to get advertisers. So in 2020, I started offering advertisements. So I just decided, you know what? I'm going to do it the exact opposite. If you want to advertise, I want to interview you first so people get to know who you are. If you start getting money from that, just remember, hey, I did something for you, for your business. For sure. And if you can come back at a later date and buy some advertisement, hell yeah, that's awesome. But if you don't feel like it worked out to your benefit, it didn't cost you anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not a greedy guy by any means. You know what I mean? And so no matter what, even if, like I said, I mean, whether people buy tickets, whether we do this waffle or you know, if any sales come from doing what we're doing, and you know what I mean, like I said in the past, you know what I mean, that I want to stick with you anyways, you know what I mean, that you know, year after year I want to do these waffle raffles. I feel like an idiot saying waffle, but you know, I want to stick with you because I think what you're doing is awesome, and I think anybody that has a chance, opportunity to be a part of it should have took the opportunity. And like you were saying in the past, you know, that you've been trying to get wheel guys to come on the show. And I mean, their loss, you know, I mean, my gain, because I think what you're doing is awesome. And I'm going to do my best to get down to Texas in November, because I want to be there. You know, I want to be there. I want to be there when we enter this bike in with Shy South. You know what I mean? I want to be there when we win. You know, I want to be there. I think what you're doing is great.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of really good people, and you'll see a lot of people on here talking smack in their comments and stuff, but I can't look at a single person in these comments, not a single one of them, and have anything negative to say about him. It's a good community of people, just like Daniel Roby. I mean, he's the guy behind Urban Rides Magazine. That's him. You need to reach out to him and see what it would take to get advertisement in his magazine. Not saying that it's going to happen or won't happen, but just reaching out to him and talking to him. He's a great resource. I mean, he helps me out all the time. And when I say Daniel Roby has helped me out all the time, Daniel Roby, God bless him, he made all of the voting tickets for the actually, I take it back, the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth biker build-offs. He's the one that designed them and laid them out for me, every single one of them. So, I mean, he's always been a good person and support system for the grind. I mean, always.
Yeah, I've seen him. I've actually seen him on the show. Like, I don't know if you know this, but I've been watching all year. You know what I mean? It's from the moment that I spoke with Dan about the build-off. You know, I've been watching the show every Thursday. You know, I might have missed one or two, but you know, I also suffer from sleep disorders. So I mean, you know, like I try to get my rest when I can.
I feel you, brother. But it's in my opinion, I don't care if people laugh or not. Once you're on the show, you're part of the family. You know, it's a community. I want everybody to get together. I want everybody to be good. Just like in Galveston, I'm doing everything in my power to get the VIP party happening, because it's a way for me to say thank you to everybody and get everybody in one place enjoying themselves together. Because I'm gonna tell you what, if you get to party with Louis Bailey and all those people, hope your hotel room's close. That's all I'm gonna say. Hope your hotel room's close. But anyway, dude, so I just want to let you know, okay, that's a whole entire hour. Your hour it's done. So was it as bad as you thought it might be?
No, I mean,
you can tell the truth.
No, you know what? It was all right. I mean, I was, don't get me wrong, I was pretty freaking nervous, but I'm a quiet guy. I keep to myself, you know what I mean? I got a tight circle, and you know, I don't talk much. Just a quiet individual, you know. So to come on the show and to know that people are watching, I'm not a good public speaker. I mean, if I get pissed off, I can, I could, I'm a good public speaker if I get pissed off, but, like, I'm just a quiet guy, you know what I mean? So like, I thought that I was going to have more trouble than I've had.
Yeah, well, the cool thing is that now that you've done it, you know what to expect. I mean, it's just you and me here with a bunch of people leaving comments. That's all it is. Cool thing is that you get to go back and now you can watch the video. Now you can share the video. Every time you share it, it puts you in front of people again and again and again. It's going to be on it's already on YouTube right now because it's live on YouTube. So go over to the YouTube channel yourself also and go to the Grind Biker Build Off on YouTube. You can look at this documentary or this one, and you can share this one to Facebook. So you get people going to the YouTube side and you've got people going to the Facebook side. It's a way for you to advertise and let people know how to get a hold of you all the time. Because that's what this is all about. The whole thing is about letting industry professionals and followers know who the industry people are in your industry. I mean, that's who you are, man. So
appreciate it. No, I really appreciate the opportunity to come on the show. I know you've been bugging me for a while, but like I said, like it took a lot of courage to be able to come on and to talk because of who I am, and I very much appreciate it.
Well, dude, you did fine. Everything was good. I think, and I hope you do. I hope tomorrow you wake up and you've got emails or phone calls or stuff of that nature. Goddamn Josh Brooks. I think I hope that there's going to be some people reaching out to you tomorrow, because I can tell you right now, dude, I am very serious. I would love to know what a custom set of wheels would cost, because I've got a customer right now that he loves one of a kind things, and I'm building him a pretty badass bike. So I know we're going to try to get you some of those. To get you that business for those wheels.
And I mean, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I want to do them one-off wheels. I'm a pretty unique individual. I think that creating wheels one by one, I think is, I don't know. I mean, it gives the individual who's getting the products as well as myself, it's just like I feel like you get a better sense of support. I think you get a finer product. I mean, you get to get personable with the product and with the wheels, and and especially when you're building custom bikes or you're building custom trucks or whatever it is. I mean, I think that I'm in the right space for me, and I'm just truly happy to be doing what I'm doing.
Absolutely, bro. Well, man, I'm going to call this a night for tonight, but dude, I genuinely 100% appreciate you coming on here tonight and doing this with us. I really hope you keep in touch with me, which I'm sure you will. Hope you keep in touch and let me know, man, did this help you? Did it work out for you? Is things, are you getting more jobs from this? I mean, it just makes me feel good, because that's the whole reason I do that. I like seeing companies do good for, good people. But anyway,
I know. I need my logo right over your, is that your left or your right? Above JD there.
Right there?
Yeah, I need it right there.
Yeah, you need the logo right there.
Right there. And you know what? That's why we got to sell these waffle tickets, because it's got to be big.
Did this man just say, do my hands still look like waffle cheese? Yeah, kind of, but that's what hard-working hands look like.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. I know he loves me, but geez. All right, Brittany. Well, go have a great night, man. Thanks for coming on live with me. Tell everybody to share the videos, go like the page, follow the page, because we're going to have you on here again, man, because we need to keep getting you on here, even if it's 5-10 minutes, just to keep to keep pushing the waffle. Okay.
I got nothing else to talk about.
We got a lot more we can talk about, brother. I promise you.
Sure.
But anyway, dude, go have a blessed night. We will talk to you later.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you so much. Take care.
You got it, brother.
Thanks,
Have a good
everybody.
night. All right. Bye. All right, everybody. So there you go. Went over, did a good job. Y'all reach out to him. It's infamouscompany.ca. Go check it out. Go buy you a ticket. The tickets is going to help out a lot. Anyway, you guys share it